Hello and welcome. Today we are taking you on a fascinating journey back to the High Middle Ages and introducing you to an extraordinary personality, Diemut von Wessobrunn. Her name may not immediately ring a bell, but when you think of medieval book illumination, you can't help but think of her. Medieval book art in particular stands for the breadth and beauty of medieval art like no other. Unfortunately, almost none of her illuminations have survived, but her life story is unique. Educated monastic nuns such as Hildegard of Bingen are the figurehead of the order. She is known and admired like a star in our time. So, let's find out together why this remarkable woman is considered a master of book art. Diemut von Wessobrunn was born in Bavaria around 1060. She was a consecrated virgin, recluse, and book illustrator, and lived a life that seems unimaginable to many of us today. At around the age of 20, she retired to a small cell on the church wall of the Benedictine Abbey in Wessobrunn. Here she lived as a recluse, a kind of nun who spent her life in complete seclusion with only bread and water, devoting her life to prayer and book illustration. This made her one of the most important illuminators of her time. She was known for her exquisite and detailed illustrations, which breathed life into the texts of her manuscripts. Unfortunately, her works have been destroyed over the centuries. Some texts have survived and show that she had a very beautiful handwriting. These are now kept in the Bavarian State Library. A particularly fascinating aspect of Diemut's life is her correspondence with the nun Herluca von Bernried. These letters, which were unfortunately lost during the 30 Years' War, not only gave an insight into her deep piety, but also showed the exchange of knowledge and thoughts between nuns of the time. She died in Wessobrunn in 1130 at the age of around 70. 70 years later, a foundation was set up in her name for writing monks, and in 1227 provisions were made to celebrate her memorial day at Wessobrunn Abbey. Almost 600 years after her death, her remains were exhumed and transferred to the monastery church, where she was honored with a special tomb. Unfortunately, her relics were lost when the monastery church was demolished in 1810. Although she enjoyed great renown during her lifetime, her life and work were only fully appreciated after her death. Her life is a fascinating example of creative and spiritual life in the Middle Ages. We hope you enjoyed this insight into the life and work of Diemut von Wessobrunn. If so, subscribe to our channel for more exciting art stories.